In today's video, I will be giving you my top 10 NFL quarterbacks based on last season. Alright, let's get that out of the way. Based on last season. So, there will be no Joe Burrow. There will be no Aaron Rodgers. There will be no Tua. I still can't say his last name. But there's no Tua. There's no Baker Mayfield. There's no whoever else you'd probably think that would be on a list. That's not on mine. These are my opinions as well. I view football in different ways than other people do, and hopefully I won't get eaten alive, which I probably will, but enjoy. Alright, we're going to do this tier list style because I feel like it will be easier. We got 10 at the bottom, 1 all the way at the top. And I found a list where it's like all the names of the quarterbacks. And there's a lot that either aren't playing or aren't on their correct team. And also, so I don't forget, I have the quarterbacks on my phone. But as you can see, if you did see, no reasoning to read off of. Just going strictly on how I view them. So, at number 10, I have Jordan Love. Yes, he did not have the best start to his season. Granted, it was his first real year starting, and he did not have the best supporting cast around him. He had a aging but still very productive, but also injured Aaron Jones. He had a group of receivers that don't have a lot of chemistry together. He had sort of a broken down O-line, and he had at the time, I thought, a fraud of a head coach. I don't think that anymore. He entered the MVP convo, in my opinion, in like the second half of the season. He was on fire, and to me, he cracked the top 10. Number 9, we got Brock Purdy. People might think that's a little low. Honestly, I don't blame you for saying that. But I just think, everyone says this, but I think it's mainly the system. I'm not saying he's a bad quarterback. He throws the ball amazing. He can put it in spots that other quarterbacks can't. But I think if he didn't have that surrounding cast around him, or even half of it, he wouldn't be as good as people think he is. But, again, just because I'm a Seahawks fan, please don't think I'm hating on him completely. I don't hate him. Number 8, wherever he's at, I won't find it, but it's Dak Prescott. There it is, Dak Prescott. Can we stop hating on Dak Prescott? He's a great quarterback. He limited his interceptions this year. It ain't his fault he got first round bounced. It's his defense's fault. But you could also argue that they were down when they shouldn't have been to a 7-seed Packers team. But besides that point, he throws a lot of touchdowns. He throws for a lot of yards. And he's just such a nice guy. Can we stop the hate on Dak Prescott? Seriously. He's a great human being. I have never, not once, heard of him being a dick to anyone. But people just hate on him because of the logo on his football helmet and on the team that he represents. Number 7, we got Matthew Stafford. There we go. After 2022, people already forgot how good of a quarterback Matthew Stafford was. And then this year, when people thought the Rams were going to suck so bad, even worse than they did in 2022, me damn well included on that. I will say that with pride. He came back and showed people why he is still in the NFL. He had an aging and coming back from injury Cooper Kupp, Puka Nacua, who no one has ever heard of until this year, possibly. Tutu Atwell. Name me 5 people that know who Tutu Atwell is before this season. Can't. Had a not fully promised Kyren Williams. He had Cam Akers for 1-2 games, I think. Not a great O-line. And Tyler Higbee. And he still shows why he's in the NFL still. Still a great quarterback. Age to him in the NFL just a number. Number 6. I might get some crap for this one, but it's Jalen Hurts. I think it's a reasonable spot for him. Compare his 2022 campaign to 2023. It was not what it was in 2022. It was worse. Yeah, try to argue his rushing touchdowns. Oh, he broke the touchdown record by having an orgy at the 1-yard line with all of his linemen and other players. That's not impressive, okay? He took a toll from his yards and touchdowns, and he threw more picks. Kind of like Burrow does. He likes to take his shots downfield, but it always doesn't work, and it resulted in interceptions. Number 5. I'm definitely going to get some crap for this one. Jared motherfreaking Goff of the Detroit Lions. He got traded to Detroit to die, pretty much. Everyone thought that. He's going into, his 3rd or 4th year now with the Detroit Lions. And he has been a big leader in why the Lions almost made the Super Bowl. 2021, he wasn't even that bad. 2022, he was off to a rocky-ish start. But he dragged that team out of the depths of hell and was one game away from the playoffs. This past season, he brings them to the NFC Championship and almost beat the 49ers. But Dan Campbell was a lot risky, so yeah, that's why they didn't. But Jared Goff, he is a crapped-on quarterback for no reason. He is a top 5 quarterback in my opinion. Number 4, the rookie, C.J. Stroud, rookie from last year. This dude broke so many records as a quarterback, as a rookie quarterback. Just like Goff, he dragged that Texans team out of the depths of hell as well. No expectations whatsoever for this Texans team. Fought through adversity all season long and brought them to the divisional round where they got pounded by the Ravens, but that's a different story. Best young quarterback in football right now. Best rookie quarterback I've ever watched. And I'm going to shell some money on a jersey later on, probably. Number 3, we got the two-time MVP, Lamar Jackson. Yes, his MVP year, I guess, wasn't like the prettiest, most impressive. He's still a dual-threat quarterback. Yeah, he doesn't throw as much. He's a great runner. One of the best scrambling quarterbacks we'll ever watch. One of the best scrambling quarterbacks ever already. Number 2, we got Mr. Josh Turnover Allen. Yes, he turns the ball over a lot. But he carried that Buffalo Bills team last year. They dealt with injuries. They dealt with Stephon Diggs with his tampon issue. They dealt with him like Sam Darnold seeing ghosts. Diggs was a ghost for half the season. But Josh Allen carried that team to the division title, playoff win, near playoff win against the Chiefs, but with the Bills, that'll never happen. The only argument people have on why he's bad is his turnovers. Yeah, you're going to make a lot of turnovers when you're fighting for every yard you can, every single play, when you have to throw it deep because your O-line gives you that much time. You're going to make mistakes when all that lines up. But he is the top 2 quarterback in football, and he probably will be until the day he retires. And number 1, it is none other than Cooper Rush. I'm kidding if you couldn't tell. It is obviously Patrick Mahomes. Did you expect it to be anyone else other than Patrick Mahomes? Like, come on, think to yourself. He is the most talented quarterback we'll probably ever watch. He just won another Super Bowl ring with not so good in the regular season Travis Kelce, rookie Rashee Rice, drops a lot Kadarius Toney, Justin Watson, Marquez Valdes-Scantling, who can barely catch a football to save his life, Isaiah Pacheco, who, if you're a Chiefs running back, you barely get any action, and an aging defense. Had all that. Still won a Super Bowl. because he's the most talented quarterback right now. And he is on track to beat Brady everything. I hope he doesn't, but he probably will. He is this era's Tom Brady. He just kicks everyone's butt, pretty much. There's not a lot to say on why he's the best. Watch tape. That's why he's the best. Well, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please like, comment, and subscribe, and turn the notification bell on so you'll never miss an upload. I will see you in the next video. Go Hawks!